What's going on, champs and champions? It's FireMonkey here, and when it comes to the Fortnite season, the whole entire Star Wars event, a lot of people have been speculating over if we're potentially going to be getting more Star Wars cosmetics in the very near future. This is because of a few things that have been going on regarding leaks and also on the official Fortnite Games Twitter account, so let me go ahead and start today's video off by talking about the potential droids coming to the game in the very near future. People have been speculating that the actual battle droids from the Star Wars universe are going to be arriving in Fortnite very soon because of the fact that Epic Games randomly out of the blue on the Fortnite Games official Twitter account had just tweeted out Roger Roger, right? There was nothing else actually mentioned about this other than just, a random tweet just that came out of seemingly nowhere where Epic Games was just like Roger Roger and then went into the void, just pieced out for a little bit. It was like, all right, you guys can speculate on that while we're just going to go hide in our corner or whatever while we work on whatever is going on for Fortnite in the next update or whatever. But Roger, of course, is a quote that, is similarly known as, the quote said by the battle droids. So a lot of people have been speculating that despite us having really any leaks relating to a battle droid themed skin coming to the game anytime soon, that maybe since Epic Games, randomly made this tweet one day on the official Fortnite Twitter account, that it isn't just a reference to the Star Wars universe, but instead is actually hinting at another skin coming to the game very soon. And of course, I'm going to make that today's question comment of the day. What do you guys think about it? Do you think we're actually going to be seeing some battle droids as skins on the Fortnite island later down the line? Do you think it was just Epic Games being like, you know what, wouldn't it be funny if we just tweeted this about like any context or anything at all? We just got people hyped up for absolutely nothing. I feel it could be anything, right? And you know what, let's just eat that person all the way down there as we're continuing to make this video. I just like doing that. I love just being able to, force push them away from me. Anyways, but yeah, that was the first part of today's video. It's just, a little tweet Epic Games had put out that was relating to the whole entire battle droids. However, where it gets even more interesting is something that's been going on behind the scenes regarding a potential collaboration, not with, just the normal battle droid characters or anything, but instead Palpatine potentially being a character that is in his skin or something else on the Fortnite island. This one has a lot of interesting things here and there that could lead towards a skin releasing very soon for it, but I feel like one of the things that we should just get out of the way now, because I know there will be questions about it, is the Vine codename to use for some of the cosmetics. So when Darth Maul released into the game, through the whole entire event pass or whatever, they had the codename of Surus Vine, and that was kind of, the way that we were able to know that, hey, these are all the cosmetics for Darth Maul, and that they're actually already releases because it went under that codename of Surus Vine. However, there have been two other codenames that we've noticed in the files that have IDs, but we've been unable to figure out what they are, right? And that is Uruk Vine and Hornetta Vine. Now, if Vine is the type of ending codename they're using to signify, the Sith type characters, the dark side in a way, maybe this could be a sign that, especially with a lot of stuff that we'll talk about later on in today's video, that maybe we can get a character like, Palpatine on the Fortnite island as an actual cosmetic set. Now, currently, when it comes to the Vine codenames, it does appear like both, at least from the top of my head, because, I'm kind of going off of some reminder, just wording's bad, okay? But I'm just kind of going off the top of my head regarding the codenames. I do know they exist or whatnot, but, just like regarding what they have, I do believe that both the Vine codenames that are unreleased have a back bling and a skin being worked on for each of them. However, there hasn't really been much else other than that. Now, when it comes to Palpatine, how do we have any sign of significant, footage or anything to be like, yeah, this could be coming to the game very soon? Whoa, right? Well, it appears that we are actually going to be having a collaboration, with the third quest line or whatever that releases very soon, which if we go over here to the quest tab, the part that releases in a day and 17 hours, which is the Fall of the Republic quest line, we will actually have some voice acting a part of it. And I'm going to go ahead and pull up this tweet right here on screen from my own Twitter account, where it mentions some of this. The Fall of the Republic quest line for the Star Wars X Fortnite event is set to have a voice-acted introduction once the questline is available. This will feature Palpatine saying, "The time has come, execute Order 66 when you hop on the battle bus for the first time." And just so you guys can hear it, we are actually going to go ahead and play it right here for you.
The time has come. Execute Order 66.
Oh, and I'm getting shot at in-game. That is an amazing way to continue this video, huh? Thank God it's a bot lobby, so I can't move for some reason. Okay, you know what? This is all scuffed to the very end of the video. But yeah, that time has come. Execute Order 66 voice line is set to be used when you hop in the battle bus tomorrow, or I guess technically in 2 days once that quest line goes live, and it'll be kind of like a one-time thing, right? Now, the quests themselves are pretty easy, and, they have some references here and there, so I thought, as a little bit of an added bonus for this video, why don't I go ahead and read out the quest are so you guys can can know ahead of time what you will and won't be tasked with doing. Now, something I will mention is that this also means we will be seeing Darth Vader as a boss arriving on the Fortnite island once again, because one of the quests is to help defeat Darth Vader, with the description of he was supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them. After that, some of the other quests we have is one to eliminate the clone troopers, where you have to eliminate 2 clone troopers, which has the description of Order 66 has been executed, do what you must to survive. We have one to survive 5 storm circles while carrying a Star Wars weapon, with the description of impossible to see the future storm circles are, which is some people wondering maybe we could give Yoda in the game. Like, we have baby Yoda, you know, we have Grogu in the game and all that stuff, but maybe we could get normal Yoda as like another backbling or something in the near future, because of the fact that they're kind of referencing him, but they also reference Grievous through these quest lines, so people are wondering, you know, maybe we'll get that character in the game as well through these actual references and stuff, kind of being little teasers for what Epic Games can do in the near future. Now, after we eliminate this bot, assuming I can actually aim here, okay, there we go, we'll go ahead and read some more of the quest out to you. So the next one is to damage an opponent within 30 seconds of landing from the battle bus, with the description of this is where the fun begins. After that, we have slide distance of 25 meters with a lightsaber or a DC-15 blaster equipped, with a description of stay low and be prepared to fight. After that, we have to deal 250 damage to opponents while sliding or crouched, which I also do believe is a daily challenge we've already had in the game this entire season, with a description of let the Force guide your every strike. We have another one to visit 3 landmarks in different matches, so basically 1 landmark in a match and 1 landmark in another match and 1 landmark in a third match for the challenge to be completed, which is, you know, basically any of the locations you can go to that don't have a name on the actual map here, but have a name in the bottom left when you go there. That has the description of study the battlefield and plan your attack. We have another one to use 3 ascenders or zip lines at nighttime, very specific, but you know, it has the description of take a zip line. We have another one to deal 66 damage to opponents from above, which is a reference to, you know, execute Order 66, which has the description of you have the high ground. We have one to eliminate 3 players in a single match, and that one just has the description of unlimited power, which is once again, you know, a reference to Palpatine, and the fact that we have a lightsaber, you know, I guess a force power being worked on behind the scenes relating to, you know, being able to strike enemies with lightning. So, you know, that is another hint that maybe we get Palpatine in the near future, because it's referencing the lightning power, and the lightning power is of course being mentioned in an actual quest. We have one to deal 250 damage to opponents with a lightsaber or a melee weapon, meaning your pickaxe, which has the description of use the force. We have a challenge to actually deal 1000 damage to enemy players who are within 10 meters of you, with a description of hello there, and then, you know, it's kind of just, you know, some replacement challenges that, you know, are there in case there's a bug with one of them or something along those lines. And then, you know, there's some things that mention like, oh, search chests, damage opponents, collect light ammo, collect medium ammo, collect heavy ammo. So, you know, like the staged quest line, they have those prepared as well. And the description for those are, you'll need all the supplies you can find to win this fight. You must survive to rebuild the Republic anew. The most prepared will prevail. And yeah, that's pretty much it, right? That's all the little references and nods towards the franchise that have been going on regarding the upcoming quest line. And then after that, we have one final quest line, which we're not going to talk about in today's video. That's for the next video, called the First Galactic Empire. So what Epic Games is doing is kind of basing off all the plot twist quests, or I guess all the Star Wars quests, you know, not the code name or whatever, based on different actual episodes from the Star Wars, you know, original trilogy, with that final quest line, the First Galactic Empire, being considered the epilogue quest line for the actual, you know, Star Wars event and everything else. But we will be having an update between now and the end of the event, so there's definitely time for Epic Games to add the files they need to for like Palpatine or whatever else to the game. And who knows, maybe we'll even see Mace Windu as one of the characters coming to the game in the near future, because when it comes to those unreleased Force powers, another one that was in the file was one called Lift, which uses Mace Windu's lightsaber, and it basically worked like the Gravitron. You know how you can actually just lift stuff up, kind of like well, you guys gotta understand how the Gravitron worked. The Gravitron was actually this weapon that you're seeing on screen, which I'll go ahead and play the trailer of for you guys, and it was basically just a weapon that allowed you to lift stuff up in the air and then, you know, eventually shoot it forwards and stuff like that. A similar mechanic was being worked on for that lift power that was going to be used for another lightsaber or, you know, another training session in the future, but it's one of the only 2 that has been unreleased, with the other one being, of course, you know, the lightning power that was going to be used as well. Both of those could be released in a future update, considering the fact that all the rest are pretty much released, so it could just mean that we could be getting tons of new characters from the Star Wars universe added very soon, being, you know, maybe Palpatine, maybe Mace Windu, maybe battle droids. There's really just a lot of open areas and a lot of places where Epic Games can just throw more of these characters in and sell them in the item shop. Plus, I mean, if we look in the event tab, the event's going to be going on for another 12 days which you can't see because it's behind my webcam, but you guys have some time to enjoy all the cosmetics in the item shop, and even time for Epic Games to push a new update and add even more cosmetics to the item shop with that update. You know, there's a little bit of like a halfway marker, like, boom, here's even more of the collaboration. Or of course they could just wait until next year for another part of the collaboration. But with that said, I hope this gave you guys all the information you were looking for regarding the Star Wars X Fortnite collab, and potentially even more characters and powers being added in the very near future as part of the collaboration. And with that said, I'll see you champs and jammets tomorrow with another video. Peace out.